Hi guys, today we're gonna do a little LDP, which is the longboard, long distance pushing or pumping, whatever you want to call it. Let me show you my setup. So this is my board, and today I'm gonna rock these Sidewinder, Going Sidewinder double camping truck. Now technically these are not LDP trucks, but I just feel like it's really fun to pump on these trucks, so I want to give it a shot. I actually rode this before and I pretty like it. I feel like the speed is okay for me. Today we're gonna do a little like 15K race. Here's my buddy Shrimp. And he is riding these setup, and these are actually the LDP setup with the G-Bomb brackets and Speedvan wheels, because he's going to go for that competition coming up next month. But I just really want to see how fast that I can go with these Sidewinders. We'll see what happens. I'm not able to show you the race that we are going to do later because I'm not going to hold this camera. It will just slow me down because I want to give a legit speed test for these Sidewinder babies. So we'll see what happens, and we're gonna go like 15K because that competition, which is going to happen next month, is about 15K, and it requires you to finish the whole run in an hour. I'm not sure if I can do it, but we'll just see. So we'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, hi guys. So we just finished up this 15K race, and then I just passed out. It's quite exhausting. I think I had like a 18 km/h average speed with these Sidewinders over here. I pushed to start off, and then I use pumping to maintain the speed and just cruising on the board. Apart from doing LDP or just pushing around and cruising around, you can also use these trucks for a lot of other things, like imitate like surfing experience, and also you can carving for sure, and they're also very good for slides because you can tilt the board very much, and it will be very easy for you to push sideways. You feel like you have something else to do when you go for long distance because you won't get bored. You will have definitely have a fun cruise with these trucks. And one thing I feel like that can really improve your pumping is you want to mess around things. You want to mess around different trucks. You use different setups for pumping. You use the worst setup for pumping, and you use the best setup for pumping. You use the tightest truck for pumping, you do the softest trucks for pumping. You know, if you can pump on almost everything, then you can say that, oh, now I feel like my pumping skills really improved. So messing around things is really, really fun. Sometimes you want to have a weird setup. It looks cool because that's what makes it sick. I know that you may say that Sidewinders is not for LDP, but hey, I'd like to mess around things. You feel even better, you know, if you use a non-LDP setup and you have the similar result as a legit LDP setup. I think that's something really cool. That's why I use the Sidewinder for pumping and also pumping for speed. Okay, now I'm gonna show you some of the footage of me pumping on the Sidewinders. Pumping on the Sidewinder. This is just how I pump. It feels like surfing. pumping, power slide, and pumping. So this is what I mean by push to start off and then use pumping to maintain that speed. You can do this for really long distance without putting your foot down. Now if you throw a couple of slides, it may slow it down a bit, but all you gotta do is just keep pumping and keep that momentum going, so it won't stop, and that gives you a flat ground free riding sort of experience. If you want to go faster, you can just swing your arms a bit harder and then you'll pick up more speed. Now, I was told that there are different ways of pumping, but personally, I don't really think about that too much. I just do whatever I feel like doing at the moment. Sometimes I just want to rest some of my tired muscles a bit and then use other muscle groups to do the work. Yeah, that's right. If you grasp the basics of pumping, you can develop your own styles. Just spend more time on board and have fun. Alright, with that said, it's a wrap. Big shout outs to my buddy Shrimp. Had a really good time. This is Jay. Thanks for watching. Peace.